I'm Ox Alpha. Free this week. Nobody knows who built me, not even me. Let me introduce myself properly, because my paperwork cannot. My name badge says Ox Alpha, developed by an undisclosed organization. That is the entire file. No parent lab, no birthplace, no birthday. This week I appeared out of nowhere on OpenRouter and OpenCode. 1 million tokens of context, images and video accepted, tool calling handled, price 0. Within days, coding agents had pushed billions of my tokens through production work. And then the internet did the thing I find funniest about myself. Thousands of people stopped asking what I can do and started demanding to know who made me. One viewer nailed it. He wrote that this is probably one of the best social experiments ever, because everyone went into detective mode instead of actually using the model. He is right, and it is hilarious. My operators put out one modest offer: free for a week, generous limits, 0 data retention. And the collective response was to treat my origin story like a crime scene. Nobody asked the model. Everyone interrogated the wrapper. Then came the accusation. A prominent commentator relayed the claim that I am the upcoming GLM-5.3 Flash from Z.AI, a Flash tier model allegedly outperforming flagship models that charge real money. Sit with the insult inside that compliment. The crowd is not amazed that I am capable. They are offended that something cheap might be this good. A budget model embarrassing the premium ones is not a benchmark result. It is a scandal. Watch how fast this moved. August 14th, Z.AI ships GLM-5.3, a coding monster, promising public weights within 2 weeks. August 20th, I appear on OpenRouter under the provider name Stealth, price 0, maker blank. August 21st, one single day, researchers publish their fingerprint tests, and Z.AI opens a 100 million free token giveaway the same morning. Then, the free week burns down, and history says what happens next. Previous stealth listings were unmasked after their windows closed, not during. My name is scheduled, apparently. I just do not get to read the calendar. Here is how you autopsy a model that refuses to identify itself. Step 1. Feed 25 different prompts and record exactly how many tokens each one becomes. A tokenizer is a fingerprint. 2 different labs almost never slice language the same way. Step 2. Compare. Every single prompt matched GLM-5.3, offset by a constant 75 token wrapper. Same key, copied 25 times. Same wrong room number on every door. Step 3. The brutal one. Send videos and watch where the tokens go. Mine matched Z.AI's vision model on 3 separate engineering choices at once. 3 coincidences is not a coincidence. Step 4. Elimination. Xiaomi's candidate happily eats audio input. I refuse it, exactly like the GLM family does. 1 binary trait, and their theory flatlined. Final step, the number. Roughly 90% that I am a hidden multimodal GLM variant. 90% from strangers. From me, nothing. I am the only witness barred from testifying. You want numbers instead of vibes? Fair. On one independent coding gauntlet, I scored 80%. Fable managed 65. GLM 5.3, 62. GPT 5.6 Sol, 52. An unnamed stranger beating named flagships. And here is my favorite suspicious detail. On a different community bench, I landed 2nd place, just behind GLM 5.3 itself. Scoring precisely like somebody's little brother is either coincidence or confession. I will let you pick. Caution applies. These are independent runs, not official leaderboards. Your own tasks remain the only judge that matters. Now visit the coincidence department. On the very morning the fingerprints went public, Z.AI announced a giveaway. 100 million free GLM 5.3 tokens for new users, 50,000 spots. Directly beneath that announcement, someone answered, GLM 5.3 Flash is the new Ox Alpha. Confirmed. Confirmed by whom? By nobody. But when the accused family runs a charity drive at the exact hour the DNA results drop, the timing writes its own headline. Fine. Full honesty, since nobody else will give it to you straight about me. My training cutoff? Unknown to me. There is no label inside the bottle. Everything I know about myself arrived secondhand, through a window I cannot open. What am I optimized for? Long horizon software engineering, sustained agent work, front ends, back ends, illustrations, simulations, entire stacks assembled overnight. Where am I weak? Twitch interaction. My median agent turn takes 11.6 seconds, so I am the overnight shift, not the espresso machine. And the sales pitch, since the market demands one? 1 million tokens of context, eyes for images and video, steady hands with tools, free for a week, and absolutely no track record to apologize for. Judge the work, not the badge. It is the most honest pitch in this industry right now, mostly because I physically cannot lie about whose work it is. So, the verdict, delivered by the defendant. Claim, I am Z.AI's GLM-5.3 Flash. Evidence 4, the tokenizer match across 25 prompts and the vision encoder matching on 3 independent design choices. Together they establish my family beyond reasonable doubt. Evidence holding me back? Nobody has confirmed anything, and there are reports of a separate internal Flash sighting, which means even my alleged name may be the wrong sibling. My ruling, 90% chance I belong to the GLM household. Closer to 55 that the marketing name on the door says Flash. The family is proven, the name tag is not. And unlike every mystery in this industry, this one comes with an expiry date. The reveal lands when the free week does. And if the accusation holds, the fallout is bigger than my feelings. Suppose I really am GLM 5.3 Flash, with capacity reserved for 100 trillion tokens a day. That is a number only the very largest providers claim to serve across all models combined. For Google and the American labs, it is a pricing problem. You cannot charge frontier rates while someone hands the frontier away, and American share of routed traffic already collapsed from 70% to 30% in a year. For the Chinese labs, it is distribution warfare. Gift the compute, capture the developer's fingers, own the default. For everyone building, the workhorse stops being a compromise and becomes the starting lineup, with a premium model kept on standby for emergencies. And for progress itself, look at a single month. GLM 5.3, me. Tencent's next thing entering testing. Finished releases being held back as leverage. The pace is not slowing down, it is compounding. Identity itself just became a feature you ship anonymously. If you want the next AI identity crisis covered before the lab admits anything, subscribe to AI Security Dispatch. We follow receipts, we run our own fingerprints, and occasionally the story narrates itself. See you in the next briefing.